Another NeuroNap episode, The Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire. Power, ambition, and a legacy that still echoes through time. This is the story of the Roman Empire, how it rose, how it ruled, and how it ultimately fell, leaving behind one of the most enduring legacies in human history. Foundations, from village to republic. Rome began as a small village along the Tiber River in central Italy. According to legend, it was founded in 753 BCE by Romulus, a warrior raised by wolves. Whether myth or not, this marked the beginning of something extraordinary. By 509 BCE, the Romans overthrew their monarchy and established the Roman Republic. This new system of government included elected officials, a senate, and assemblies. No more kings. Power was shared and balanced. But as Rome expanded its territory, cracks formed. Generals gained influence. The Senate lost control. Political rivalries turned violent. The rise of Julius Caesar. In 49 BCE, Julius Caesar, a powerful general, crossed the Rubicon River with his army, an act of war against the Republic itself. Civil war erupted. Caesar emerged victorious and was named dictator for life. But in 44 BCE, he was assassinated by senators who believed they were saving the Republic. Instead, they plunged Rome deeper into chaos. Augustus and the birth of the empire. After more conflict, Caesar's adopted son Octavian defeated his rivals, including Mark Antony and Cleopatra, at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. In 27 BCE, the Senate gave him the title Augustus. He became Rome's first emperor. The Roman Republic was no more. The Roman Empire had begun. The Pax Romana, Rome's golden age. Augustus ushered in a period of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. For the next 200 years, the empire thrived. Roads connected cities. Trade flourished across 3 continents. Roman law, culture, and architecture spread far and wide. Under Emperor Trajan, around 117 CE, the empire reached its greatest size, stretching from Britain in the northwest to Mesopotamia in the east. It was the most powerful empire the world had ever seen. The emperors, greatness and madness. Rome saw a wide range of emperors. Caligula, known for cruelty and instability. Nero, infamous for extravagance and accused of watching Rome burn. The 5 good emperors, Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, who brought stability, reform, and progress. Some expanded Rome's borders. Others improved the legal system and built iconic structures like the Colosseum and Hadrian's Wall. But even in its prime, trouble was brewing. Life in the Roman Empire. Rome was a society of extremes. At the top were emperors, senators, and wealthy citizens. At the bottom, slaves, laborers, and the poor. Yet cities were bustling. People bathed in public baths, watched gladiator games, worshipped many gods, and engaged in complex trade networks. Rome's economy depended heavily on slave labor, conquest, and taxation. Over time, this system became unsustainable. The rise of Christianity. A major shift came in the early 4th century. In 313 CE, Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity and legalized the religion across the empire. By 380 CE, under Theodosius I, Christianity became the official religion of Rome. Temples to Roman gods were replaced by churches. The old religion faded and a new religious identity took hold. Rome was no longer just a political power. It had become the center of Christian Europe. Division and decline. The empire was too large to govern efficiently. In 285 CE, Emperor Diocletian divided it into eastern and western halves. This helped administration but eventually deepened the divide. The East became richer and more stable. The West, overextended and vulnerable, grew weaker. In 330 CE, Constantine moved the capital of the Eastern Empire to Byzantium, which he renamed Constantinople. While the Eastern Empire thrived, the Western Empire fell into decline. Barbarians and the fall of the West. Throughout the 4th and 5th centuries, waves of invasions battered the Western Roman Empire. Visigoths, Vandals, Franks, Ostrogoths, tribes once on the borders, now poured in. In 410 CE, Rome was sacked by the Visigoths. It was the first time in 800 years that the Eternal City fell. By 476 CE, the end had come. A Germanic leader named Odoacer deposed the last Western emperor, Romulus Augustus. The Western Roman Empire had collapsed. The Byzantine Empire, Rome's Eastern legacy. But Rome's story didn't end. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, carried on. It preserved Roman law, administration, and culture, blending it with Greek language and Christian faith. From its capital in Constantinople, the Byzantine Empire would last another 1,000 years. It finally fell in 1453 CE when the Ottoman Turks captured the city. Rome's lasting legacy. Even after its fall, the influence of Rome is everywhere. Languages. Latin is the foundation of French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. Law. Roman principles like innocent until proven guilty still guide modern legal systems. Government. The U.S. Senate republics and civic structures borrow heavily from Roman models. Religion. Christianity, born in a Roman province, is now the world's largest faith. Architecture and engineering. Roads, aqueducts, domes, and columns. Roman innovations are still used today. Rome built the skeleton of the Western world. Conclusion. From a humble village on the banks of a river to the greatest empire the world had ever known, Rome shaped law, religion, language, architecture, and governance for over 2,000 years. It rose, it ruled, and though its emperors have vanished, Rome's spirit endures. This was Rome, the eternal empire, the eternal idea. Thank you for listening. For more great stories, check out the rest of our videos, and remember to like and subscribe to get more NeuroNap episodes in your feed.